Okay, of course, all eyes are on Hurricane Irma. We just got the new GFS model run in, and it looks like it is following suit with the Euro model, trying to bring the track a little bit farther towards the west. The Hurricane Center issuing their latest advisory and also shifting the track towards the west. So it looks like potentially we could be looking at a little bit higher impacts here across southwest Florida, depending on the track, of course. But if this trend continues, we're certainly going to be seeing higher impacts here across the area. We'll try to break it down for you, let you know exactly what to expect here heading into the weekend, because it looks like the weather will be going downhill quickly, especially as we get to Saturday night and into Sunday. Here's a look at Storm Shield 4 Doppler. Now we are tracking some storms across the area, and it looks like most of them, though, through sections of Collier and into portions of Lee County as well. So you can just kind of see them scattering across the landscape there. And again, these will continue to develop across the region here for this evening. Again, those temperatures continue to hold into the upper 80s and lower 90s. It's going to be a humid evening across the area. The storm chances should go down after sunset, and then it looks like tomorrow another hot day before, again, like I said, the weather goes downhill as we get into Saturday. Here's what's going on right now with Irma. And you can see the eye is very well defined, and still the eye about 620 miles south and east of Miami right now. And what you're going to notice tomorrow, if you've never been through one of these things before, if you're still around, you will notice that, of course, the day will start off with lots of sunshine. And we'll have a few clouds around, but then you're going to start noticing these cirrus clouds coming in from the south and east. And it's one of those sites that's very unique with hurricanes as they approach the coast. You'll start to see that thin veil of clouds starting to push towards the area. And then as we get into Saturday, likely not going to be seeing any sunshine at all. And those winds will start picking up here by Saturday afternoon and into Saturday night. Here's a look at the latest advisory. Maximum sustained winds right now at 175 miles an hour, position at 20.9 degrees north, 71.1 degrees west. Pressure down to 922 millibars. So it is weakened a little bit, actually, since yesterday. Did have winds of 185. But it still doesn't matter. Again, we're looking at a very powerful hurricane here. It's well into the Category 5 strength. Sunday by 2 o'clock, latest projections, moving into western portions of Broward County, southwestern Palm Beach County, I should say, and then getting up towards Lake Okeechobee here, up around Buckhead Ridge here by Sunday afternoon and evening. And then it looks like the track goes all the way up to Orlando, so they're going to be looking at damaging winds. If this verifies, we're looking at damaging winds up the entire state of Florida as this thing's going to pick up speed, and by Monday morning it's going to be in Georgia, so we're going to be looking at a large swath of potentially damaging winds across the state. Hurricane watch in effect, Glades, Hendry, Collier County. New product issued by the National Weather Service this year called a storm surge watch and a subsequent storm surge warning when we get a better idea of where that could occur, and that is for coastal sections of Collier County. You can see the computer model forecast tracks have shifted back towards the west just a little bit, and we do expect that trend to continue with mainly the tracks going across the state of Florida. Now, here's the chance for tropical storm force winds. Here's the scale at the bottom of the screen. 100% chance of tropical storm force winds in the area that you see in purple, and fairly high probabilities you go back towards the west. Hurricane force winds, the probabilities lower for the far western sections. It's going to be really near the coast, or at least near the center of the storm, that we're going to be seeing the highest probabilities of this near the track of the storm as it moves on through. Now, if the track ends up shifting a little bit more towards the west, more southwest Florida is going to be in a threat for hurricane force winds. Now, believe it or not, the wind field's actually expanded, so the hurricane force winds now extend 70 miles from the center. So if the center is over Lake Okeechobee, we're likely going to be seeing hurricane force winds as far west as Fort Myers and Cape Coral. So here's the way things look as far as the storm threats. Right now we've got the tornado threat at low, given the fact that we're not going to be on the east side of the storm, but mainly to the north and east of the center is where we're going to see that potential tornado risk. Of course, the wind threat will be going up. We're going to at least see tropical storm force winds here across all of southwest Florida. Threat for storm surge looks like that'll be coastal Collier County, and of course there's going to be that threat for flooding as well as that goes ahead and pushes on through our area. Depending on the track, we'll see the heaviest amounts of rain. So the track has shifted west, could shift again. The weather is going to be worsening on Saturday, and then as we get towards Sunday, we're looking at a Cat 4 landfall likely. Hurricane conditions will be possible, looking more likely, the worst of it Sunday morning through Monday morning.